Everybody, it's Doom here from Dungeons and Doom Biscuit. And in the first part of this, we made some pews, cross, a little stage or altar, and a lectern slash, can't even think of what to call it now. So now we're going to paint those. And what we're going to do to paint those is just using a kind of damp brush. We're just going to paint these generically dark brown. Pulpit, there we go. Lectern slash pulpit. And we're just going to generically paint these dark brown and then dry brush them into something else. And any of the red that's showing through, just leave it. That reddish brown, just leave it, and it'll be, you know, some variation in undercoat. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these. The stage itself, the altar, I am going to do a different color so that it's contrasting to the stuff, that the cross and the pulpit. And then everything else, we're just going to kind of keep it real generic. Real super generic, because we don't want to spend all week working on props for this big fight. That's good enough. I need a little more moisture. And the reason that we changed up and got rid of the arms and backs on the pews is because I want to make them fit. And since these are 2 inches almost, they weren't going to fit nice in my chapel. So these will fit at an angle a little bit, so you can still walk a miniature through. And that's kind of what I want. Oh, way too much moisture. Okay. For this one, I'm going to use something lighter. So I'm going to get this chestnut color. Let me get some of that moisture, even though it's kind of in that darker brown. I'm not too concerned about it. Try to get down those cracks a little better. Okay, set this all off to the side, bring these out to the middle. We'll hit them with the hot air gun. We'll finish them up quick. So we're going to get our cardboard and we're going to get a dry brush. I'm using a makeup brush from the Dollar Tree. That one's not dry. Let me find the other one. This one is dry. Okay. It's not the kind I wanted to use actually, but it'll work. Oh, wow, that's like off of there for some reason. Okay. So for the darkest ones, we're going to get a little bit of this melted chocolate. It's kind of damp. A little damper than I wanted it to be. That's all right. We're going to do one coat of that. And then kind of drag that around on them a little bit. And then I'm going to do the cross, but not the base. Oop. I'm done with that brush. Now this popped off of here. So I'm just going to get a little dab of glue and get it back on there so I can work on it. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit lighter of a color and mix it in with that. That little bit lighter of a color is just going to be, I don't know. Let's see. That, whatever that is. Latte, coffee latte. I use that a lot actually. I'm getting a soft makeup brush, something like this. Get some of that brown, some of that. Darken that up a little bit. Something like that. Come around. Just tap the edges a little bit. Don't want to get too fancy. Cool. That'll work. All right. We need to lighten this up yet. And I just threw the damn brush in the water like a dumbass. So I'm going to have to get another brush dirty now. And using just that coffee latte. Something like that. Should be good. I'm just going to do that because I want to. Not because I believe it really adds anything. Now, I don't really want to spend time clear coating these. I don't think it needs it. So I'm going to pop these off and see what they look like. Perfect. We're going to flip these upside down. We're going to do something with those. Since I can't get that off, usually it kind of just pops off, but it's not doing that. I'm going to scrape a little bit of it, pull off what I can. I'm going to hit the rest of my minor burning hand spell, get it good and soft. I'm going to stick it to that mat and pull it off in a minute. Okay, bottoms of those. Not going to put a lot of effort into this. We're going to get a soft, wet brush. And then we're going to call that a win. And that's just so that whenever they flip them over to use them as a barrier in the fight or something, it's not white on the bottom where the wood's showing normal. And then people be like, wait, they were already wood, why'd you paint them? And then we got to be like, tactical reasons. Let's take all this and take a look. How it might look in our church. Remember I said we're just going to pluck that off? Now it says flat. Cool. All right, let's grab the church. Let's lift this up. Look at that magic. That new camera rig I put up there, or not put up there, but the one that I modified and used that I had, turned out pretty great. Let's get that on the floor back there. Something like that. We'll put the cross in the corner. We'll put this guy preaching and a pulpit. Let's throw these benches in here at kind of an angle so more people can come to church if they need to. They're still kind of big. Simple solution would have been to cut those with the Dremel, but I didn't. Something like this would be good for the fight because they're not going to be using the pews in the fight. They'll move them all around. So even if you wanted to have the pews, if you've been to church, you know that you sometimes have to squeeze around, though the center aisle would usually be big enough that you wouldn't have to squeeze around. But anyways, something like this can work good. And then you're going to have, they're going to be blocking windows with pews and stuff like that, That's why these don't have to be perfect, because you're not setting up the church to be beautiful. You're setting it up for a fight. So anyways, we're going to take him out of there. Tell him thank you. Let's close the church. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell icon, and all the happy crappy that makes the channel grow. Leave a comment and such. Pardon me. Check out the website, buy some miniatures, and go to the Discord and hang out. Till then, see you next time.